shadows grow long, where whispers hum, where hearts feel wrong. Do you hear it? The sound so near, a voice that says no need to fear. It's the dawn breaking through the sea. It's okay to be seen. Wake up to this dream. Let the light pour through the stream. You are not alone, not unseen. Wake up to this dream. Every scar's a map, every line a song, a melody soft where we belong. Feel the pull, the world calls your name. Let it echo, you're not the same. It's the fire that begins to gleam. It's okay to be seen. Wake up to this dream. Let the light pour through the stream. You are not alone, not unseen. Wake up to this dream. Wake up to this dream.
Hello, and welcome to another Members Only Monday. How you guys doing? I am Mr. Cosmic, and we are back for some live tarot. Yeah, guys, we're hanging out here. I'm going to be chilling for a couple hours. But yeah, I came on a little earlier, taking advantage of the holiday hours, and here, at least here in the States. And this way I can get read or read, at least overseas, a little bit, you know, so it's not so late. It's 4:44 here in the States, so good time to start. How are you? How you guys doing? Chanley, how are you? Andrea, how are you? Poofinder, how are you? Yeah, guys, welcome. Yeah, I have the queue open. I might not even leave it open. I might actually, you know what? I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna just work from chat. I want to just get connected to you guys today. I want to work from chat. How's everyone doing? Yeah, so I'm on chat. How's everything going? How was your weekend? How was you guys feeling? How are you? I'll be on here a little bit. I'll hang out. Members only Monday. Yeah, it's a little weird. I want to stick to the Monday format, but with the holiday and stuff. And I know it's just a holiday in the States, but the schedule gets a little weird. But it's really hard to do a members only Monday on a Tuesday. You know, like it's like ooh. Just checking it out. Check out the fields. Yeah, see? I told you, Leo the Lion. Carlos the Leo, right? Isn't he a lion? I think is he a lion energy? Andrea, good for you. Good for you. I told you, you're his fribble. Look it up, fribble. Mm-hmm. You have to lean into it. That's what it is. You have to lean into love. I think sometimes we're afraid of it. We're afraid of getting rejected. I'll be honest. Getting rejected doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I just don't want to be a pain. Mm-hmm. Right? Am I right? I love the chase. I love the chase. I think the chase is sexy. You don't want to be chasing someone when it's like weird. So how you guys doing? What's up? Anything good? Anything good going on for your holiday? You guys have anything amazing going down? We have Andrea. Actually, Andrea, first off, tell us, how did it go? I need to know. I do, before I pull cards. Yeah. Fatty May, how are you? How did the whole thing go down with them? And if I dialed the audio down just a little bit because I noticed it was peaking on some of my shorts, and I'm like, I don't like that. It seemed like I was screaming. So I dialed it down. Ooh. Obviously, I won't be live for the next few days. But see, you guys get this extra live where I can hang out with you. I can appreciate you. We can go in here. Doing some deep work, deep meditative work, which is so good, right? So I like it, and I like it for a lot of reasons when we get into this energy. Like the veil energy, connecting to that whatever's on the other side, the source energy. But that density of perception goes down just a little bit. And you go, wait, I was talking about this. I was thinking about this. I had this today. I won't tell you guys what it is to give myself away, but I was thinking of something. And on another place, another location, like I will say my phone, for example, something came up mentioning the same thing. I didn't talk about it, didn't say anything, didn't text it. I thought it. And then on my phone, I said, oh, I'm dialing in. I'm dialing way in. Uh-huh. I'm sure it was so good. I'm sure it was very good, Andrea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, very good. You deserve that, by the way. You definitely deserve that. That's so good for you. There's nothing that says you don't deserve that. All right, here we go. Maddie May wants to start with a general read. I've just been shuffling these cards, getting them warmed up. I was kind of hanging out a little bit here, trying to do my own thing, trying to get disconnected from the channel. Earth Angel, look at this. Wahoo. Welcome back. One of the other things I'm trying to do is give you 9 cards, minimum 9. So when we're on members only Monday, I can kind of read the way I want to read, right? What are you guys going to say? No? I'm not doing this for donations. At no point am I ever doing it for donations, right? Yeah. I'm trying to connect to you. See? Ooh, Fatty May. Yeah, look. Emperor. I think we're getting into that place. Capricorn energy, water sign, offering your love. This is you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. There is a very big looks like soul tribe coming in. You're connected to angelic energy. This is judgment. In a good way. It's kind of like completion. Lovers, here it is. You're finding it's like be magnetic is a good way to put it, right? You're not chasing anything. Be magnetic. November to December, we have some kind of something's kicking off here. Soul tribe energy. Building a soul tribe is really good. Communication. Emperor, Empress energy coming in here. Aries as well. Yeah, Water sign. Could be Pisces. Pisces. We have water energy in here. I wonder what's coming down here because it's giving you these two. Pisces. Definitely water in the chart. Depth, intuition. I need to pull the rest. Communication here. This is spiritual communication, deep spiritual communication, looking to the past for answers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like getting into someone else's head saying, let me explore what was the passion, what was the reason, what was that. You're locked in. Emotionally, you're still locked into some past. You want to make an offer, maybe to an ex, maybe to someone in the past. Or maybe make some resolution to them. You're more than halfway home on whatever this is. That's why I'm saying November, December. You're really there. You're working on your 6th out of 9th cup. Money, happy home, happy life. I see a child coming in, or definitely you're gonna have a kid. Like, so this child here, there's 2 children here. I feel like this is imminent. Maybe this person has a child, and then you have a child with this person. Who is this person? Wow, raising your vibration. Offers being made, manifestations, new jobs, new creations, new processing, manifestations, money. Gemini, lover energy. Someone's in their head, or someone's waking up like at the 3:33, 4:44 or 1:11. See, yeah. It's an intuitive thing. It's like a download. Someone's getting downloads or getting that information. Wow. I'm gonna tell you, and I shouldn't tell you because I don't want you, because I know there's X energy in here, and I think maybe this is the X that's trying to come back. Because look at how this person's in the bed with the swords and this person's in the bed with the swords. Huh. Nighttime. There's somebody that's dreaming, thinking about you, and you're sleeping very well, because the universe is handing you this. Yeah, someone you were fighting with. Yeah. Relationship change. Somebody wants to come back. I think someone's seen your growth. Yeah, rebirth energy, Scorpio energy. There's a message. This messenger is coming through the divine, through sleep realm, right? Ancient energy, twin flame, like we were talking about before, but now you're in a way different place. Think about, like, okay, I'll take a break, went and learned kung fu, black belt, hey, how are you? But emotional kung fu. There's a window open. There's a small opportunity still here that you don't talk about. There's just this tiny bit. Well, maybe. Don't say never. But there's some messenger coming in here, passionate messenger. Somebody's trying to talk to you. They're starting as friends first. Hey, can we just talk? I'm telling you. It's rebirth energy, friends first, angelic energy. Let's cross the bridge here because I want to see what comes down. Yeah. You're the one. There is no one like you. I think you know it. I know it. We all get that same energy. But there's an imbalance. You put so much work into yourself, they put so little work into themselves, and now what happens? You can't make them do the work. You see the indifference. You're like, whoa. It's very different. You're energetically sending them a message. Or you're fighting sending them a message. One of two things, but they know you know. Like, it's almost like you're like, I know they want to come back, and you know this. There's some kind of, but you haven't said the words. It's very obvious. Yeah. I'm telling you, you're holding the key. Like, this is Akashic record. Like, they have to come back. It's on them. It's a better way to put it. It's on them. Because if they don't come back, the judgment will be passed on them. And that's the thing that's going to be left said here, because when we start looking at it, it's the outcome. Like, who's the one who's going to have the outcome? You're the one who's finding yourself, loving yourself, becoming yourself, and therein of itself. So that's why we're looking at this judgment card to start out. You guys are both under judgment, but it's like, there's not really a win-lose, but one of you is technically doing better than the other. At any point, things could change. But you said, well, I'll take this and be positive, go hermit mode, right? Yeah, you did. But they definitely want to come back. They have clocked you. They're watching you. Probably an alt account, just so you know. Yep. See? My checkout card. There's more being said here. It's good, but it's all good. It's all good. Keep putting that work into yourself. Stay humble. Stay centered and grounded. This is the other thing I've been doing. I don't think I've been telling you guys this, but when I go to Members Only Monday, I dial it up on you because I can trust your energies. Yeah, I will really dial it up. There's an alt account that somebody is watching or keeping an eye on. It's really fun, but it's amazing. It's a get back together. I love you. I miss you. But there's an I know you know feeling. It's really cool. Like there's someone put a lot more work in than the other person. It feels like off in balance, but not in a bad way. But you can't do someone else's work for them. It's like, hey, I'll take your tests. Wait, what? What? How you guys doing? Thank you guys. How are you? Yeah, I went on a little bit earlier, just to kind of compensate for, the people who are in Egypt or who are over in Asia. So I said, let me kind of just set the balance up a little bit. And I'm in a little too early for Pacific. So I'll kind of hang on here for a couple hours and then just hang out. And we'll just, no queue, just us chatting. And then the only thing is when I start reading, I go off queue for a second. I go off chat, sorry. And I'm just hanging out. I'm just chatting with you guys. Because I don't get a chance to hang with you. And that's the thing I really, really love is I got to read a little bit on Saturday and Sunday morning. I say a little bit. If you didn't catch it, it was like 3.5 hours on Saturday morning because I hadn't read in a week. So you could tell the energy was pent up and I had to read. Like I had to read. I had to do it. You made me. The handcuffs, I couldn't get away. And right now, this is this music or this vibration in the back is resetting our code, our vibration. So, like 852, 963, 1111 hertz. And it's finishing out. It's cool, right? Isn't that nice? It resets your chakras as I read. How are you guys? Any questions? Any good questions that you have? Anything you have outstanding? I'm just gonna read. We're gonna read until we feel comfortable, till we're feeling like, oh, this is amazing. It's kind of like open for. Think of us at the lodge, and we're people are going skiing, coming in and out, and saying, oh, hey, we're gonna hang out over there by the fire and warm ourselves up and relax, kick our shoes off, and grab our favorite beverage, whatever that would be, and just relax and hang out. The devil following you. What do you mean the devil following you? Throw your questions in chat. We're here. Anyone that has anything. The devil's following me. I love the car thing you're doing. I seen the new shorts that you put out there. That's cute. That's adorable. It's very how do I say this for you, ethereal? It's cozy. I like it. I like that. You don't have to do much. Just throw them out there. Just do that. Cozy. Just get into your zone. Listen to music. Do whatever for a minute, and then do your video. That's another one. That's good. You guys haven't seen it. Take a look at it. That's real. Like that. And I love how you and Ether are doing like this tandem thing. That's awesome for both of you. It's so good. I'm so proud of you. Because you're just having fun. It's not about the number. Like, I don't even know how many subscribers I have right now. I don't. I just kind of look sometimes. Because it's not about you guys, to think, that's to say you're a number to me. That's to say you are a number. Ethereal is subscriber 5,000. It's like, no, that's not how it works to me. Like, no, you're ethereal. You guys are all people to me. That's why I never look at the number and say, that's why I've never shown you the award. I've given one of them to each of my kids because they helped me get started. So I got 3 copies and I gave them to them. And I said, here, you guys, this is how it's going to go. That's what it is. I appreciate you guys. But you're way more than that. And I know there's so much more in the cards. And every week I read, every time I read, it's there's more to this narrative. It's so crazy. It's not like I'm just reading that moment. It's continuing. I don't try to remember here what's going on. I forget. If you guys don't know, I try to forget everything. I'm like, I don't care. No offense, Fatty Man. I love you to death. But I'm like, I don't care what's going on right now. I read from the cards and then tell you what the cards are telling me. That's what's fascinating. But if you listen to the last time I read you, it's a narrative. It's like reading your blueprint or the steps that you're taking. That's what's fascinating. So I tried doing the Zodiac. I love it, but it doesn't have the same vibe. I need this. I need this. You, me, us here connecting. I really do. Earth Angel, I'm here. Just talk to me. No cue. I'll do a love forecast. You want me to do romance? Do you have someone in mind that you're thinking of? Let's be fair. Do you have somebody you're thinking of? Yeah. I could read from the tarot decks, the romance angel decks. It's still light out where I'm at, so I'm not gonna do the light board. I will get the light board back for you guys. And what's gonna happen when I switch to full time, or even probably more towards the spring next year, you'll see 2 members only days. And I'll start switching the formatting. It won't be members only Monday. I'll switch the naming and stuff. When you start hearing me switch the naming, you'll know when I'm getting ready, because there'll be 2 members only days. There'll be one kind of in the afternoon at night and one in the morning. And I'll offer that option. I saw a man in a dream. Let's do this. Hello. Let's do this. All right. Is he the potential husband? I had it clear. Yes. Thank you. Awesome. God damn, yes. Let's do tarot on this. All right, so I'm going to pull for myself. Not for me, but I'm going to grab the deck based on my intuition. I'm going to let my intuition just guide this for you. That's what I've been doing for you guys. So I do it like we're friends, like we're hanging out, right? We're friends. We all hang out. And every Monday I'm here. We're always hanging out on Monday nights. We don't do trivia. We do tarot. And that's what members only is, isn't it? And we're always here. And the group gets bigger, and sometimes people can't make it, and that's why I realized I appreciate this part of it. Yeah. An Emperor, perfect. Don't dismiss this. If you guys haven't seen it, check out what was it, Sunday? Was it yesterday morning, my dream? Oh, I actually described my dream from yesterday in the live. Go on yesterday's live, and I went through the whole thing, how I fell asleep. I would wake up, go back to sleep, and I did it 4 times, and I was able to continue my dream. Not with conscious effort. Just I kept falling back asleep. I would go do something. Obviously, I would use the bathroom, let the cats in, whatever. And then, it's just like, boom, I'm back in the same spot. Continue, hit continue. It's like, really? Carlos loves you. All right, Earth Angel, let's do this. So I'm going to basically do an intuitive read. It's like a timeline read. So if I pull the cards in a little different format, don't panic. Don't go, what the hell? Trust me. This is what I would do for Frank. My buddy Sean, who comes on here. It's what I do for my family. We're going to keep going. We'll do this. There's your love. Akashic love. It was basically like a love letter. A look across the halls. Like, that was real. I'm going to tell you, absolutely real. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it, but just take it for a moment. Think of it like, it happened. It was real. It absolutely happened. So this was something that you felt, and it existed in this dream space. There it is. See, this passion, because they desire you, and it's not desire you like I need you physically. That's part of it, of course, but it's the desiring you beyond that. Like, they're saying, let me come at you from a different dimension and say how much I care about you, and then they're going to come at you here. Because when someone comes at you here and says, wow, I really like you, you go, for what? From there, they're going to say, they're going to tell you they love you. But they're already there. There's some kind of going back. This actually feels more like, in this emotional position, like you're going back to someone that you've missed. This could be past life person. Yeah. It's unfair that they're not here right now. The Wheel of Fortune is it's gonna flip in your favor. The wheel's always rolling, right? It's always rolling. Just keeps rolling. So it's gonna flip in your favor relatively soon. We're probably gonna need a time on it, but I'd say 3 to 6 months. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if this is partly X energy. Gemini lover. Wonder. Gemini lover, passion, fire. Gemini lover again. Earth Angel, whoa. Look at all of these swords, guys. Whoa. Either you or both of you guys are very intelligent. Like, you're very, very intelligent. And most people say they jump to, I don't have my doctorate. You know, it's like, no. You have emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, right? And then we start, oh, yeah, see? So there's intelligence here. This might not be as bad as it looks. See how there's a balance of duality? This might be Gemini energy. Wow. Look at that's 10 of Pentacles. This was a real visit. This was real. So they visited you in your dream to tell I'm there. See how you can't see them, and this is honestly coming through. That's soul energy. Because you have options coming in here. One being the channel, by the way, money, wealth. But they're here. They're in your energy. Here's your Emperor right there. Like, there's your Emperor right there. See, hiding. Like, they're there. So they're in your energy in a good way, supportive. Like, I love you, baby. You got this. Like, that's this person. They're an older person. I feel like 20 years older. Maybe that's this difference. Maybe that's all of this knowledge. Huh. Yeah, you're holding back. I wonder why. So they're coming to you saying, hey, I've been waiting for you. I miss you. What? Vroom vroom travel card. You guys are ancient souls. So they're bringing something very different. Like, this person has stability homes. But they're not controlling. They're not holding. There's no leashes here. They're not trying to control you. They're trying to love you and support you. And they're the best pick. Like, for you, they're the best pick. They're sitting right there. They're admiring you. Wow. Yeah, look at marriage. Like, you are holding yourself back. Ready? Watch what's underneath here. I have more cards for you, but look, watch. These both are facing the same way, but it's really showing you you're holding yourself back from an Akashic marriage, from a spiritual marriage. And not everything's going to be perfect. Let's be fair to each other. There's a mismatch, an imbalance. But it's very, very sexy. It's very sexy. It's let's explore. You like tie me up, take blindfolds off kind of thing. See? They miss you. They want you. I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's Three of Swords energy coming in with that, like, mid-October Libra season. We're getting out of Libra season. There's messages. They're saying, I miss you. I'm very curious if this is, but this is ancient. So this is like beyond, now I'll pull the pyramids. This here, because it's sphinxes. It's beyond the pyramids. You know how we have the pyramids? We have three. This is very divine. I'm telling you. This is them saying, this is a second message. This will be the second message from them. Saying, count this as the second sign. There'll be a third one coming in. Yep. They want to be married in some kind of ceremony, a church. Not like, this is like when they marry you, this happens. There's a baby. But they're not trying to control you. They're trying to oversee your growth. That's the thing. And this happens by December, or this person makes themselves known by December. There's the third pentacle. Mid-December. In the energy, though. Yeah, look at this. That's called relationship change. That's October 23rd. That's like coming up in what, a couple weeks? Next week? 10 weeks? 10 days. 10 days. Oh, so 10 weeks into here. I get you. So they're saying it's going to be 10 days into 10 weeks. It's like, it's 10-10. We just had the 10-10 portal. Very truth-seeking, very truth-telling. It's this air sign energy. That's Aquarian by trade, but it could be something more passionate. When they start, they're not going to give up. When they start loving you, it's just going to get more and more. You understand what that means? It's like, they're not going to stop loving you. even if you break up, and that would be on your decision, even if you break up, they're still going to love you after that. They're still going to say, I still love them. Really? Friends, what? Like, yeah. Because you're teaching them a life lesson. You are spiritually guided to them. Like, they're getting signs to reach out to you, and when they're dreaming, they go, I just dreamt about this person, blah, 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 and they're telling people how they dreamt about you. But this is those weird things that we just brush off, and then when we finally meet, we don't talk about it unless we get really deep, and they're like, can we talk? Can we investigate this? And we start looking at what this was. Hey, did you have a dream around, say, like October 10th to the 15th? And they're like, yeah, me too. What? Yeah, and it brings it to the reality. Something that was so deeply written into your blueprint, your divine blueprint. That money that we're talking about is here. But they're part of the money too. You have to understand, you are influencing your guidance to say, I deserve not only this, it looks divine success, but also this divine partnership. There's no reason you shouldn't have this. I could be pulling tower cards left and right. This is timeline. This is right here. This is Libra season. This is perfect. Like, this is absolutely, like, this is like a dart, a bullseye. Like, getting these are perfect because we're right in air season. Or Libra season. Oh, air sign. I see. There's definitely air energy playing a part here. But yes, the dream is real. That's not the problem. It's almost like this is starting to play out. Don't overthink it like I am for you. Don't overthink it like I am for you. Oh, man. How do we get more of this for them? If you're dreaming about someone and they're coming up and it's vivid, like absolutely soul shaking, shattering your being, wake up in the morning and say thank you. Write it in your dream journal, track it, and then go about your day. And then see, because that they're reading your energy. You're feeling it. And it's real. This is a beautiful. This is like the love letter from the divine, from the other side. Most people say, well, they sent me flowers. You're like, I made love to him before I met him, kind of thing, in my dream. Like, that's how fascinating is that? Yeah. And then they know it too. It's not even like you made love to him. It's more as like you fell in love with them. But I feel like this making love to him was going to happen too. How crazy is that? I need to see what this is. You know what this is, right? You know what the Two of Wands is? I always say it. It's the start of Empress-Emperor energy. Solar output. This is the beginning. Don't try to control it. Let things happen. I know doubt seeps in there, but have it willing to surprise yourself, right? Be willing to surprise yourself. Anything's possible. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's your emperor, right? It's your daddy. It's like, it's whatever it is that has to be this older person for you. But it's that uncomfortable zone that you stepped into. You're like, I'm holding back. The hangman cards are making it questionable. Yeah, it's definitely you're younger, but there was an age difference, immediate. That's fun. I mean, not the age difference, but the support that you guys have for each other. Like, it's the most uncommon place that you would look, and you're like, wait, what? I think maybe are we resistant to things in our lives? I wonder if we're resistant to things in our lives that actually will make us happy. You know? Like, we've been kind of trained that way. Parents tell us what's good for us, and we're like, no. We're like, no. And then we finally do it, and we don't say anything. I don't care. I'm not telling. And then we get older, and we're like, oh, wait, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I know why you said that now. Or whatever that is. It's kind of coming into the realization that let the universe help you. And don't try to control the narrative. How you guys doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. If you're looking for a question, just pop in. Let me know. It's obviously Members Only Monday. Be sure to like the channel if you love what you hear and you're embracing this beautiful energy. And I love this. I really do. This is good for you. Especially when we're getting these dreams. The dreams are becoming more and more prevalent, at least what I've been noticing after the full moon for me. Could be different for you, but anytime you dream, don't dismiss it. Don't just say, well, I had chicken wings. You know, I know that could be easy, but the dream state tells us other things. It's like another version of your intuition because it turns everything off. Because you can't out-talk yourself, outthink yourself. You can't say, well, your conscious mind turns off. And then it gets really fun. How are you all doing? If you guys are looking for a question, let me know. Oh, find us 26. What's your question? It's Cosmic. Can you give me a reading on my love life? We're on the subject anyway. I definitely can. I'm going to just dial all the way in for you. There you go. I don't think Earth Angel even needs luck. I think Earth Angel's falling into this idea that this is for me. Not that they have no control. Ironically, Earth Angel is 50-50, but I'll find it. This is going to be for you. But I'm going to tell you guys, it's that letting the universe say, hey, yeah, I know you're there. I'm not going to fight you anymore. Here's my private phone number. Let's start working together. Let's team up. I appreciate you. I really do, guys. Oh, hey, whoa. Some good energy. I think maybe is this a particular person? Might be. Libra energy here with this, but this is a life lesson. So this is like a life lesson that's affecting your 3D. I wonder if there's two people here. If there's one person you're talking, one person wants you and you want this other person. Huh. Like someone's like, hey, and you're like, no, I want this other person. Wow. I couldn't even fight this anymore. I just couldn't fight it. Look at this. Temperance energy. This is patience with your intuition, right? Trying to dial it in. What is this? Two pillars. We have the sun here. We have them. This is obviously July. I'm sorry. Why did I say July? It's not July. Why would I say July? Oh, the sun. No. I mean, I know this is November, December, but why am I saying July? Maybe the July plays a part here. That could be. J for July. Huh. Interesting. I guess in between everything, we're working on it. I would normally call out the fact that we have one person here. We have the angels in your logic. We have somebody or something. You're highly intuitive and you're divinely influenced. Like there's no dividing that fact that you have this happening here. Good job for you. But this is your emotions. You're splitting your emotions. You're not being truthful to yourself and to others. What is it you really want? See? Take action. That's what we're really looking for here. Yeah. I love this. What is it the one you want? The angel, like the divine angels are asking me saying, who is it you really want angelically? See how this is the angel card? It's telling me to tell you, who is it you really want? Who is it the one are you just settling? Or who's the person that you say, this is what I need? My soul needs. My heart needs. Not desperate for, not I can't live without, but would love to have, like this would make sense to your certain destiny that you're planned in your head. When you look at your intuition, look deeper into the situation. Hermit energy again. Hermit energy here. Maybe September was a sign. Maybe you had some signs in September about this, whatever you're looking at, this person. But that's your soul choosing. And you're afraid maybe you're going to choose the wrong person. You won't. You will not. I promise you, you will not. The person that you're going to choose is going to choose you as much as you choose them. But it's the moment you choose the person that you own that choice. You're not just sitting there like a slab of meat or a piece of fish getting picked up and saying, well, I guess this is my choice. You know, no. Princess Charming, Prince Charming, solar output. You're emotionally giving to this as much as they are. And when the cup comes back and it says, hey, it's empty, why are you not giving to this anymore? Question it. Say, what's up? The relationship is happening. One person gives and the other person doesn't. You're chasing the person who doesn't. There's a question here. So the Hermit card here is we're looking really deep into a relationship. We're trying to find answers from someone who doesn't give sometimes, see? And it's not good. That's the beginning of a toxic relationship, just a heads up. I don't always call it that. And there's duality there, right? Because you're going to give as much as they're going to not give. And it's sad because it's the truth. And but what happens is you both kind of get locked in because they're like, oh, I don't have to give anything, but you give everything. Oh, we have children. Now you take care of the kids. I do nothing. It's tiring, it's exhausting, and you don't want that. You want to be loved, cared for, and let me cook tonight, babe. Let me do this. You know, not simp, because you deserve it. It's 50-50. It's like there's nothing, no deep research here. This is the moment you look at this saying, what is it we need? What do we need? What is it you really need? Love. Just to be loved. You're not asking for a whole lot. Nobody's asking to say, hey, I want this. I just want to be loved. 50-50 love. And from there, everything else is easy. Right? I'll bring the sun, you bring the water, we'll plant the seed. And together we'll nurture this and bring it to something beautiful. Angels that you have 2 angels here. You're the one, self-assured victory. You're not going to be treated how you shouldn't be treated. That's the thing here. This is Leo energy, strength energy. You're going to learn the life lessons as you go through relationships, but the equality has to be looked at. Look at the relationships you're in right now. It feels like somebody's controlling or manipulating the connection, and it feels unequal, unfair, or one person's fair and the other person's breadcrumbing, and that's not fun. So you make the decision. It's really you make the decision. The angel's handing you the decisions and says, now you choose. What is it you want to choose? It's your cup to pick. Now, who would you choose? Because that cup allows you to pick and say, I want this person because they're going to match my alignment. And there's the first life lesson. This is not the end. Like, oh, we're married. No, that's not how it works. Then you go into the next life lesson, right? Think kids, house, home, long-term job changes, moving, working through challenges, life events, people passing away, people moving in, financial trauma, those kind of things. It's like preparing for all of those events. Is this the person you want? Soul tribe energy, right? It's like a friend that has some spiritual energy that you're also attracted to. That's the universe saying, what are we looking for? Is past life energy. We're looking for something. This is a little different than the last reading where we had the chariot energy, but we're acknowledging, I want to be able to 50-50 love you. Unconditional. Yes, fist bump. I love you. Kiss on the forehead. But more than that, there has to be passion. There has to be past life, and we have to be exploring some life lesson together. Agreed? And that's what this happens to be. But friends first. If we can't communicate, we can't talk, and we don't have that ability to be friends, then it's not even worth it. And I think you guys have had this life lesson more than once. This person, this is 4 of Swords energy. And when we start moving into this kind of energy, we're starting to look at like the Libra season. We're looking at like air sign. So we're looking at like that 3, the 4s of Swords. But more so, we're looking at what causes the pain, the overthinking. Is it the too much love or the not enough love or the being kind of left out? Because we have love here and we have the choice. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, right? That's the problem. But it's not hurting anyone's feelings by being honest. By being honest, it sets people free from being sneaky. And that's what we're really learning here. So by you choosing the person you want and not lying and trying to outright hurt people's feelings and saying, look, I'm not spiritually aligned with you. And that's not a bad thing. That's being completely honest with somebody. Open up to that person, say, look, I'm looking for something that's a little different than what you have. And I'm not saying I don't like you. I think you're an amazing person. And most people hate that. But at least you're being truthful. See? Because judgment, think about not this, but when we're gone from here. When it's lights out at the factory and we're over on the other side and we're sitting there and we're talking. And would you want to be like, hey, I did it right. I didn't tease them. I didn't lead them on because it made me feel good. It boosted my ego. Right? End it when it should be ended. This is a lesson for a lot of everybody. So when a relationship's over, let it be over. Let it end. Let it end properly. Friendships can continue through those relationships if you let the relationships end properly. But you have to learn that that's stability. That's emotional stability. But they have to choose the direction you go in. And that's why some of us get in these relationships or get into these, oh man, how do I say this? It's like loops, right? Dating, break up, dating, break up, dating, break up, dating, break, and we get in loops and we date the same people because those life lessons are trying to teach us boundaries. You're only meant to be friends. Of course you're attracted because you guys were married before. Like but you're in this lifetime, you were meant for something better, bigger for yourself. Can you see that? Is it okay to accept that for yourself, that you're willing to say, hey, I deserve more. It's okay that I'm worth more. My value is up. Yes, you are. You're beautiful. The cup of love comes in and it seems like it disrupts you a little bit, right? It's a solar output. This is basically someone's love says, hey, because you're amazing, right? And that person comes in, but you seem like you're still attached to somebody in the past. Right here and here gives that pretty much away. There's someone you still cannot stop thinking about. But who's the person you deserve? Honestly, no joke. I think it's you. I think you deserve you. That's why this person's up here working on themselves. Because the angels, the guides, because this angelic card, that's the here and now. You have an angel in your logic. You know it. Because you're also working on your intuition. There's nothing hidden here. By you giving love to you, you become way better as a partner. Way better as a desired person. I think there's still a person you have to let go of. And whoever that person is, let go of them. Don't fight it. And that's when this new person comes in. But I think there's these two other people here, and there's one person you're kind of like, nah, I never would, but I want to just keep chatting with you because I think it makes me feel good. Let me do my checkout card to see what I got here. Oh, 2. Yeah, this is the going nowhere fast. This is like obviously completion, happiness, and this is the lovers card. This is happiness, Gemini lovers card, solar output. Who do you want to really love? And who are you wasting your time pretending to love? Point blank. How much easier can it get? Because how much time do we waste trying to pretend to be in love with somebody or want to be in love with someone? But you can't. It just doesn't work like that. So once you find that love is steady and it will outlive us and everything around us, but that's really helping us find that passion for each other. So you're retrieving these fragments of like whatever this person is in a past life, and they're helping you teach, hey, it's okay. I'm just on this journey for a little bit. There's nothing hidden here. I know that's a lot. That's why I'm doing this like this, because I have fun reading. I love it. I'm just giving it to you. I'm not saying your value is really high. And I think sometimes we don't see it. We don't look at ourselves as a high value person. And I'm the truth teller. That's the truth. That's the Aquarian. That's me. I'm just going to tell you as I see it. You're beautiful. Don't sweat it. All right, who's up next? How you guys doing? Love and hugs, right? Love and hugs. I know. I'm like a mirror who finder. I turn the mirror on people and they go, and sometimes it's just too much. But you're great. All right, aesthetic delta. Nicole, underlying motives. God damn it, sneaky Nicole. Little sneak. Continue with me, James. So long. All right, let's do this. Cuddle puddle, yeah, there we go. All right, let's do this. Pick a deck, aesthetic. So I want to get vibing with you for a second here. I want to make sure we're good. Leo and Virgo, okay. Any deck number you want. Oh yeah, unless you want me to do the romance deck for you, I could do that too. I could do that as well. It's up to you. I have the romance angel deck here. I'll start shuffling just in case. That's always fun too. Maybe we might be able to pull it. If we don't have any idea, but I'm still kind of like unsure about this Nicole situation. All right. I mean, the tarot cards are my jam. Like I say, it's like it feels like I'm a 6 shooter, like a Like, that's what I'm doing. Bringing him out. All right, so I think you said Virgo, right? And Leo. So we're looking for what? King of Wands, Strength cards, obviously. Virgo will be Hermit or Knight of Pentacles. But then there's the sub cards, like the dates, 5, 6, 7s of Wands for Leo, and then we have with the 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. But I'm going to try to read as much intuitively as I can here. She's here. Like, rebirth. There's a change happening. You're going through an evolution. That's the question here. Akashic Rebirth. That's my second card here, just so you know, aesthetic. I love this card. It's really the Page of Swords and then this card. Because that card's, it's a knight, and it's a hidden knight. It's a death knight, right? But it's not carrying a weapon. Everyone's just afraid of what it could do. It's the fear. It's the doubt. The emotional doubt. What could be? Oh my God, I'm worried. But there's nothing. It doesn't have a weapon. Look, it's riding a white pure horse. It's good intentions. Yep. 2 tower moments. Yep. Coming up with sun. We could see exactly what they're there. We're actually well aware that 2 tower moments are possible. Sure. The people that are, oh no. Yeah. Get out of my way, bro. Like, look at this. Star moment. This is Starseed. This is Tea-Stain Tarot. The more you're in touch with your own self, the better this is. Because obviously relationships have to evolve. Hi, this is so-and-so. I met them on the bus. Hi, this is so-and-so. This is my new friend. Hi, this is so-and-so, my new girlfriend. Hi, this is so-and-so, my fiance. Hi, this is so-and-so, my wife. Hi, this is so-and-so. She's the wife and mom to the kids. Right? That's how it works. So you're going to go through a lot of these cards. But you're learning to be vulnerable, open. Very attractive, by the way. Using silence or kind of keeping your own, doing your own thing, right? Letting yourself just be you. Heartbreak, getting over heartbreak. 3 of Swords, like I said, this could honestly be now. Because this ends as of yesterday. So we're kind of maybe looking at the last week saying, hey, I'm going to overanalyze the last week and kind of overthink. Don't worry about it. Because these are beautiful cards. This is just saying, don't sweat it. We're going to compare them to our exes. That happens. It happens. But they're not your ex, and you're not their ex. See? See? So that's how it is. There's Gemini lover energy. It's almost like endings. So when we start comparing people to exes, it goes, oh, well, they don't do this, but the other person did this. It's like, but they haven't seen me do this, and you haven't seen them do that. So there's things that you don't see. You're only comparing the current what is. You can't compare you don't say, hey, I'm going to drive to DC and say, well, how do I want to say this in another way? I guess that works. So when you drive to DC, you're not going to say, well, I'm going to sit up front the entire time in the front right seat, because what happens is the sights are not always on that side, even on a plane ride, right? When you have to be able to be mutable and adaptable to the situation. That's why we get Gemini lover energy. We get Virgo energy. Even Sag Pisces energy might show up here. Yeah, there's water sign right here. But there's that depth in here, being able to say, hey, the water's here for a reason. We have that ability to kind of go deeper. Say, hey, I'll flex with your flow. We have to be able to understand. But if one of you two is not talking, because you're willing to talk, I see you holding the 2 cups here, but spiritual talk. But someone at your heart is closed off, or somebody's closed off. And this could Gemini lover energy. There's a travel card. Could be even a trip. Vroom vroom energy. Breakup energy. Are we looking for something deeper? Are we looking for somebody that can go deeper? That could be the question. 8 of Cups here. Pisces. Knight of Cups. I think underneath it all, we're trying to romance the situation instead of just know the situation first. And I think that could be part of the issue. Very passionate, by the way. I'm saying in your defense, you're very passionate. I love this about you. But I think sometimes we have to take our foot off the gas. Again, with the driving. Take our foot off the gas and just go quiet. And let them feel you. Yeah, see? Let them feel the loss. Because when they're with you, it's like, whoa, you're powerful. And then when they're not with you, they say, whoa, I want more of it. You're almost like home to this person. Does that make sense? Make them miss you. Like, make them miss you. Because when you're away from each other, it goes, oh, I'm lonely for them. And it sounds like, oh, I want to fill it. No, don't fill the void. You're not filling the void. You're doing your own thing, and no one should have to fill anyone's void. And that's marriage. That's the outcome. Capricorn, if you can keep this up and keep kind of like saying, hey, I'm taking space. You don't have to be rude. You can just be like, hey, I'm taking space for a couple days. Like, oh, that's cool. That's very emotionally mature, by the way. But if we keep kind of getting into, like, there's almost like this, like, overdoing something. Either them or you, someone's overdoing it. But someone needs emotional space, just so you know. We have this starseed energy, we have the Aquarian energy, we have this coming in, water sign energy. I said already, this could be Pisces, Scorpio, could be Cancer. Cancer's right here in these double cards. We have this Capricorn. So there could be Capricorn lover in this. We could have some kind of like, so check their chart. But more than that, this could be timeline, because this is Scorpio season, this is rebirth. So let's keep going on this, because I have more to pull. Yeah, intuition. This is I think we're moving beyond zodiac with them, to be fair with you. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is like the T-Stain Tarot World card, the completion. This is like you're looking for the most powerful life lessons that you can get with somebody. This is not just like a, hey, I learned how to build a hutch. This is like, I learned how to manifest food for the homeless. I know it sounds amazing, but that's where you're heading. And you want this to be a meaningful relationship because you really need this to be something. So you have October 23rd to November 1st, right? Scorpio season. It's going to teach you something about taking a break, going into your own intuition. It's going to feel lonely. It's going to feel very lonely for you because you're used to being like out there. You're very desired, but when you shut down, people miss you. And that's the part of you that people want, right? It's going to feel like you're not doing anything, but you're going on your own. That's part of the life lesson. That silence is actually teaching you how to focus on self. Yeah. You have to almost set time aside for yourself, saying it's okay not to appease everybody. And you lock in saying, I have to call or do this or text that person. And that's the part of you. I think this is your cup is coming open, your depth. By December, you're learning this. This is your current life lesson, to be fair. And this is why, if you want to ask about this relationship, it's about kind of giving yourself space. Everything's great, just so you know. Everything's really good. It's just this. There's too much of there's not enough mystery in this relationship right now, and that's why you have to go and deal with yourself. Pick up a hobby is the easiest way to say it. And I know it sounds so blunt, but picking up a hobby kind of gets you away from them for a little bit and says, "Hey, I'm going to do this." See, take action on yourself. They're really good. But you're in this really delicate time. I'm going to be very honest with you, just so you have to be careful. If things aren't going amazingly, either open up the communication, which I think is very tough for you right now. For whatever reason, I feel like it's you that has a hard time communicating what you want to them. But I feel like this is get out with some friends and take some time to yourself. That's going to be a brand new start with you. You're asking kind of because you're looking to see if this is really for you. There's more in here. There's way more deeper in here. Yeah. You're looking for the perfect partner. Like, it's really good. You may be dating. You may go date somebody else. You may be like, I want to date somebody else, and you don't know how to do it. Is somebody like? Let me just ask you, yes or no? Is someone like more needy than the other person? You don't have to say it's you, them, or anybody. I feel like somebody's more needy. Because you definitely have these other options. And you're like, I don't know. Yeah. That's all. So that neediness is killing the relationship. It's literally, it's destroying you guys. So you're like, I need my own space. And there's no desire. So just back away. Listen, text every day or two. Not actually every few days. Don't text every day. She knows that you feel for her. I can tell you, she knows that you're there. You're very deep. Like, you are amazingly deep. And so what it is when you don't come deep, she's going to want that deep again. And she's going to be like, hey, what's up? Yeah. And so then you just talk to her, but don't give her the deep. Don't say, "Hey, what's up?" and give her deep. Just say, "How are you?" Because she wants to feel the need for you again. Let her feel that. I'm telling you, like it's right here. Ask anyone on here. But that's the desire. She wants to feel the desire. She wants to like crave you, but you're not letting her crave you because you're like, "Oh, you're hungry? Here. You want to taste the aesthetic? Here I am." And that's kind of what it is. It's like that love story unfolding. So she's like, "We're back together, but you've evolved to become more deeper, mysterious. You picked up a new hobby. What is this that you won't tell me?" It's really, I know, that's what this is. But you're almost in the same sense. They're going, I might want to go date somebody else. So that's where it's kind of at this weird place. Energetically, you both feel that. But you're on the driver's seat. That's the best thing I could tell you. Because you're like, I don't know. And that's the part I can't fault you for. Because this is your choice. How is everybody? How you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being members. This is Members Only Monday. I'll be on here for a little bit longer. Going to stay on until at least, 7. But yeah, I decided to hop on a little bit earlier and kind of have some fun with the I don't know, I guess this opportunity, because it's for me here. It's Columbus Day, I guess, is back. That's what they're calling it now again. I don't know. I know they brought the name back. I don't know. Don't fault me if I'm wrong, but I was. It's like I have the holiday off in the States, and it is Monday, October 13th. That's all I'm going to say. Right? But yeah, it's all about timing. Nothing more sexy than timing. It's really sexy. Oh, nice to meet you here. How is everybody? If you guys are looking for a reading, just make some noise and chat. I literally have the queue turned off because I want to talk to you. I want to get to talk to you a little bit because I feel like I'm always racing to read the next person. So, and we're just hanging, and that's amazing. Yeah, I think it's Columbus Day again. I don't know. I think Trump switched it back to Columbus Day. I'm like, how can we? Is it gonna be like this for the next 12 years, where the president's gonna just keep switching names of stuff? I love you too, Ethereal. You are amazing. Right? I don't know if people can click links though in the chat. I could be wrong though. I will look into the Carlos energy. Leo. Carlos the Leo. Yeah, I know. It's kind of tough. That's actually one of the reasons I started to put on the QR code over here. So I was like, at least it's there. I mean, hopefully it helps, but it gets everyone to the other socials. But I was got to tell you, the tariffs and everything has taken a huge hit on all the viewing and everything. It's really weird. It's absolutely weird. Not that it's bad. I appreciate everybody, but I know I've heard it from other people too. Like the viewership is weird. And it's definitely it's amazing to see. But in even on TikTok, when they banned it, I was cruising and it got banned and it went, and it was like I hit a wall, and then it came back on. My algorithm never came back. So it's just interesting. But let's do this, Andrea. Do you want me to read romance for you? Want me to read the romance? Get some romance up here. Little lover. Or you want me to go tarot? All right, so Andrea, first off, it's working. Everything's working out for you amazingly. That's good. That's really good, right? Let's take that for a positive. You're doing the work. All right, I'm going to just get the music switch. We're going to go to something a little more, not that this isn't bad, but I need to get something a little more less sleepy. There you go. Ready? It's my jam right here. All right, Andre, this is your deck. This will be Carlos. I'm going to put him into some pink. Probably looks sexy in pink, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? The construction guy. I'm not saying he's construction, but you know that heavy construction guy that gets dressed up? It's just that what? All right, here we go. Let's take a look and see how this thing... Let's see how it's going with you guys. 6 cards for you, 6 for him, and then we can connect the dots. I do not need all that. Just tell me. So that says new love, but it's in reverse. It's like there is no other person. Back here, yeah, no deception. Also in reverse. It's very good. Very good. This is like straight up love. Forgiving and learning. Wow. Like you're learning to love each other. You're learning the rhythm of your love, your love language. This should be upright, I'm being told, whatever this is. Yeah, see, honeymoon. You're test driving what a honeymoon would feel like in a small capacity, saying, "Hey, if this is just us, right? You're their girl." That's what I keep hearing. See, look at soulmate, and I think you felt it too. How wonderful is that? And that's the key, right? That's the key right here. It's basically it's freeing yourself. You're not somebody's owned pet. You're not like, because they do this, I'm that. No, this is 50-50. Not 51-49. This is half and half. This is creating an empire together. A soul tribe together. Right? Little Carloses running around. Yeah. That's what this is. It's like no one owns anything. Just talk to me. You need time, then take time. But this is having that wonderful moment of having, what do we need? Take a half hour. I love you still. I'll keep my mouth shut. I won't chase you out the door. Right? If you need time, then take time. If that's what needs to be done, but you're going to have these conversations. This is beautiful. You guys are learning each other's rhythm. And it's love language, not just physical, but unconditional love language. Yeah, I don't think he's making the effort. This is, I would give him credit here, but this is like he's trying a little bit. See? Yeah, see? He's trying a little bit. We'll give him a little credit. Are you like an ex to him? Or does he feel like he's making up time with you? Because that's what it feels like. He's almost broken things and he's fixing things. That's what I feel like. It's coming in like he's really messed things up. See? He's definitely wanting you though. This is not a bad read at all. It's almost like he's got to make sure he doesn't overdo it, because then it's going to seem like he's trying too hard. See? He has to really take his time. He has a decision. You're the one for him. He knows it. But is he the right one for you? That's the other half of this. See? Because he's not nurturing you. He's not loving you. He's not caring for you. He's not nurturing you like you need to be nurtured. That's scary. Wow. So he's having a hard time getting to this place. I'm going to say it's childhood trauma on this side. Let me see here. Not excuse. Not an excuse. Yeah. Codependency. So he's always like, I do this because my mom does that. You know what I'm saying? He does something like, it's kind of like he didn't have the no, I love you. That's why I did it. He doesn't have that. There's not that there. See? You're changing him and he's learning to kind of count on you to be there. And you just being there is so, just being there and being consistent, because he's like screw you, and he breaks up with you and you're like, still, I love you. I'm not leaving you. I'm just here. And he's like, but I'm mean to you. And he loves you, but he really, really, really loves you. You're the only person who's ever seen the true version of him, just so you know. That's different. So he, like I said, he could sleep with any amount of women. Not that I'm welcoming this, but I don't see that. I think he sees you as the only person who's ever seen him. That scares him and excites him at the same exact time. It's very, very it's also like he's normally the masculine, but when he gets intimate and gets close to you, you see him. You see his wounds, and that scares the hell out of him. But it also excites him. Yeah, see? That plays a part here. So he doesn't trust a lot of people. And you say, just trust me, just trust me. He's not going to just trust anybody. But he does just start to trust you. Keep doing your thing. That's your husband right there. That's your husband. I'm telling you, that's your husband. Just nurture and love him. And he'll learn to nurture back to you. He's going to mimic it back. He's going to mimic it. Not know what it is, but he'll start mimicking it. And you'll see when he's mimicking it, he's starting to catch on. You're doing great. You're beautifully, beautifully matched. You're beautifully lined up. You know, just let him be himself, and he'll come. But he's not trying to control you. He's so scared of falling in love because he's lived on the edge, on anger. Wow. Oh, so deep. All right, let's keep going. I know the principal was in here. Checking in on us. Walking around. Oh, were they just saying hi? Yeah, they walked in. Just like a real administrator. Just checks in and leaves. Just teasing you. All right. Fatty May wants to know, since my ex is still thinking about me, isn't the best choice for me to still detach from that? Oh, that's a good question. That's a great question. A lot of people want to know that. Right? Like when someone's thinking about you, what are you supposed to do with that? And the answer I can tell you before I even pull cards is to just keep doing your thing. Don't overthink. Don't worry about it. Keep creating. Keep building. Doing your thing. And I tell everybody, what have you been doing lately? When they say nothing, I say, you haven't been creating or building anything? And they go, no. And if they say, well, I've been watching, I've been binge watching Survivor. I go, oh, good. And I go, that tells you so quickly. But what is it you've been building? What's the thing? Like painting little miniature figures. That's creating. And it's not a side business. It's kind of, it stimulates your mind to do something. But let's keep going. Law and Order, right? Law and Order creation is a big part of the process of becoming spiritually awakened. But Law and Order, you have SVU, binge watch. Little Olivia Benson. Let's take a look here, though. Let's see what actually the cards tell us back here, okay? Get some love readings. You know what? I'll do the love cards for you. So I'm curious to see what the love cards say for you on this with the twin flame. I just want to, see soulmate. I was like, I don't want to give you any hope here. See, that's a principal right there. Good job, Principal Rose. That's a very good thinking question. What does doing more look like? It's putting more effort into yourself, challenging yourself, like taking up a hobby once a week, even if it's hard to do. Like I did tango. That was a good one for me. Like I was like, oh, I always want to learn tango. Another one I want to do is, and I don't know if I'll have the time recently now, but I learned Reiki on my side, on my own, not to go make money. The other one I'm going to do is I want to become a certified masseuse. So for my next partner, that's like, it's just a luxury. Like we're just hanging out, watching a movie. And when I'm saying, hey, can I rub your legs and feet? It's a masseuse. Like I'm a masseuse doing that. Healing hands is like, and I'll be doing Reiki with massage. How cool would that be? But I'm saying becoming a better version of me helps me understand the process. And I'm working on me all the time. And so that's what I'm saying when I say work on yourself. Take some time, work on you. But let's take a look here. Fatty May, this is going to be for you. Because you don't want someone that's not doing anything for themselves, right? Like this is working on me. This channel's working on me, right? Like no one makes me come on here. No one makes me show up. And, but and Ethereal knows, and if you guys you have your own channels, you'll know. It's the going on and knowing there's something profound about it. And it's not even the ego, like not from me. Yep. Healing family issues first, Fatty May. Retreat. Yeah. So I think when you basically said, yeah, okay, and walked away from her, it triggered something in her to heal. Like kind of take herself. See, look, there's a reconciliation. And you know, and I know, we're both feeling the vibe right now. How cool. So this is going to be a distraction for the future if you want to keep going. You don't have to do anything. This is what I'm going to tell you. You did the work. And then when she broke up and left you, and now she's kind of like, oh, wait, he's so much better without me. See? She's going to come back and say, wow, you worked on yourself. Or she's seeing how you worked on yourself. Or you've grown, or you become. That's really important to notice. Like, let's not discount that for a second. See? And so you know she's here. I know she's here. You probably had your own intuitive hits that she was paying attention to you. Like the universe has probably been nudging you in that direction. Seeing her name come up on certain things or songs talking to you. But you have to just stay retreated. Let her come to you, completely come to you. Because you did all the work. You're going to keep doing the work. And when she comes to you, let her talk to you and say what she has to say. Because if she doesn't say it, because if she doesn't have the healing. There's the other card. See? These cards came flying out. If she hasn't healed or she doesn't want to make the effort, then what's it worth? You have nothing to do. Be proud of you. Be very proud of you. See? She sees how happy you are and goes, wait a minute. Damn it. They're happier without me. See? And they go, oh, I want some of that. I want some of the happiness. That's going to make me, that's what I want in my life. See? Text delete. Text delete. Or you see? Text not delete. Like, they're going to send you a message soon. But what they do with that, that's not for you to go, oh my God, hey. No, just sit on it. And this is not a game. This is people's real feelings. You've done the work. There's a couple things that are factual here. You wanted to work on it. They broke up. You left. You did the work. Now they want to come back. They're going to send you a message. Those are all facts. But what happens here is, now what do you do with the message? You don't have to do anything. Because if they don't, which I don't think is going to happen, but if they don't send you the message or they don't reach out and they don't send you the breadcrumb message, like, oh, wow, I see you have a channel or whatever that is, or the intuitive, or you don't see them as the alt account, you're like, wait a minute. You'll know. You'll know. Let's do a checkout here. Yeah. They're hiding. They're hiding. It's a logical or spiritual choice, but you don't have to do anything because you're too busy doing your own thing. See, solar output. So they're going to come to you. You're deserving of this. You know that, right? But you have nothing to do with this. Like, you, not nothing. You help them put energy into themselves. Someone can't sit there and say, you're a jerk, and then look at you and go, what? Look at how good you are. Wait, I was wrong. And they have to come back and it's not even that I'm wrong, I'm wrong. No. It's, hey, how are you? How you been? Let's talk. Not that we're getting back together, but how you been? Let's have that conversation. That's how well you've grown, how much you've taken that time. Yes, and you have to resolve that. It's okay. You're deserving of love just as much as everybody else. And that's why the universe has kind of been playing this game with people kind of come in and bounce out, and people are hovering, and then, you feel it and then you don't. It's like, oh, it was almost a big wave and I missed it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're going to resolve something first. So they're in your energy still. See, sneaky. They're gathering information. They're probably on your socials. If your socials aren't private, they're definitely on your socials, but that's what I see. Good for you, really. And this is not an in your face to your ex by any stretch. This is hopefully your ex can grow too now. All right. Deep breath. That's a bad deep breath. How are you guys? Prince of Rose, what were you saying here over here? Andrea, I love Law and Order, obviously, yes. Duh, who doesn't? That's why I always say the Olivia Benson's in here, because you guys know what I'm talking about. You think you can keep that a secret? Oh my god. She's badass. Principal Rose was saying this is the second half to my first question. Oh, was I already answering it, possibly? We will see. We will see. And that leaves the question of maybe. Not doubt, but the anything's possible, right? Fatty May, we will see. And that's the truth. We can't, it's not necessarily doubt, but you're going to keep working on yourself. That part's true, right? Yeah. So anything's possible. Anything's possible. Let's see. All right, let's see. I asked the question, second half. So drawn. I feel joy and peace. Okay, hold on. I think this. I feel joy, peace, love, and just calm when people are just around me. They feel better. I have been called to give so much advice, encouragement. Oh, should I be doing more? Okay, here it is. Love that. Love that question, actually. So, and that's a lot of times what the educators will do. So, do you want to pick your deck or pick 2 tarot decks here, Principal Rose? Or should I just call you Rose? Or call you Boss? Call you Boss, Principal Rose. Because when we're asking to give them, I don't think it's. I think we give it. I think we have just enough to give, and then we give a little bit more. Just call me a Rose. I'm gonna go. It's my intuitive deck. So all this is just me building a tarot deck. I feel right. Okay, let's take a look. So I think in the grand scheme of things, it's that harmony that we bring to people, right? It's the first thing I'm getting here. So the harmony we bring is like where the ego ends. It's not like I'm so amazing. But when you're in that harmony, it's like a small energetic or frequency of symphony, of orchestra, kind of people feeling good, right? It's the love thriving, the unconditional love, saying, "Hey, I'm glad I could be here." It's the ability to kind of be in that consistent calm with another person and saying, "This just feels good." Sometimes I call it home. Is what I call it. So, is there anything more we can do to kind of get into this place to win more, right? Here's the first card, right? Is there anything more we can get in there or use our own self-discipline to guide us into a better place? Be more curious. Yeah. Akashically, be more curious about your own self, your own history, your own why am I here? So when you say I am, period, what does that mean? Right? What does that mean? Who are you? Who are you? So that's part of you, right? That's a piece of you, that ability to kind of heal through being around others, and you have this natural ability to kind of heal and calm in the sense of being, right? That wonder. But who are you? Because that's just one little piece of who you are. That's a wonderful piece of you, by the way. Dark Horse Canada energy, it's almost like you're meeting this like mirror of yourself, or meeting some part of yourself that says, what more are you? Instead of just saying that's a beautiful compliment, right? That you can heal and just calm people by existing, because it feels safe. You can learn in that environment. You can feel like it's a safe, visible place to say, I am this person. But then who are you? Who is the person that's putting that energy out? And that's the silence. That's the place where you go and you're alone and you're just taking a moment to pause and saying, hey, I'm looking for this moment. When words fail you, but you're saying that there's so much on my mind, who is that person that's stuck? Who's that person that can't answer that question? Because you're trying to, it looks like maybe even choose clarity because you have so much over your mind. And somebody could be coming in saying, hey, I'm patient. I have comfort for you. See? I know what you're going through. This is Libra, justice energy. This is life lessons. This is long term, but this is also the hermit energy. This is like when you go within or you take moments to yourself and pause. Be grateful. You're not an ordinary love. You're not an ordinary unconditional love. To be in love with you is to forget yourself. Like, you have to understand when someone like gets next to you or gets to become your partner, it's a lesson in compassion. It's a lesson in presence. It's obviously promises, but there's a part of the invitation that you offer that there has to be a bit of maturity and growth there. We grow together. That's what you offer. So when you have the cards are jumping. Even as you have this moment of pause and you say, who are you? You're always building. These are from the same exact tarot deck. The short throw energy, what I call, it's basically kind of like, it's like it's not hard to jump from logic to the golden position saying, you know that this is coming. It's not hard to say, hey, I'm in a life lesson. I'm in some kind of soul life lesson. I'm in some place where I'm learning, I'm doing something. My spiritual clarity is part of something bigger, a bigger part of my presence. So when you say I am, who is that? Who lives there? Who's that person that causes the sun to rise every morning and set at night? This is not about a partner or somebody else. This is about where you are. The doing more is about you figuring out who that person is. What causes you to exist. And that even includes getting into like the darkness, the devil in the details, in that what's hiding, the skeletons in the closet, right? And because a lot of times we hide that stuff. Like for me, for example, like it's not like we talk about this stuff saying, hey, I love telling people I was handcuffed when I was a kid by my dad. But, being like first grade, and that was abuse. But this is part of me understanding when we get to these places, it's made you understand what justice is because you've seen it from a different perspective and understand where it comes from. Why people's pain exists. And you say, well, I have a perspective. You're in this place, this position. You're in this... you're not misunderstanding people, but it's telling everybody to even breathe before they speak. Take a moment, a pause to say, hey, I am, and then let yourself exist in that moment saying, this is why I'm saying it. Because that pain, that reason that you kind of get in your head or you overthink, or, I have so much to do, I'm going to be so successful. Pause. That's just this lifetime. Don't worry. It's going to happen. It's all good. Don't ask what you can do for more for other people. Just pause. Because you're doing so much. This is your strength. Look at this. Three. I talk about this all the time. There's you, and you're going to burn yourself way out. But what is it emotionally that you can do for yourself? What is it that I am? What is it that you need? See? Because there's a message being sent. This is higher self energy. This comes in. This is even like, look how far you've come. Take a moment and be grateful. Let's take, because nobody's going to sit here and say, I'm so proud of you, because so many people aren't. They just think you're proud of yourself. But the truth of the matter is, you love to have people notice you, recognize you, see you, not just for who you are, but for whom is in there, like who's living in there, the I am. And so, yes, everyone has flaws. You have flaws. We all have flaws. But those are lessons in our compassion to growing. You can see where it came out. Like, see? But it's saying, I'm now understanding, and growing into that energy gives you a sense of understanding why you're there. The hermit energy, taking time for yourself. It's not because you don't want to go out. It's because you're trying to figure out who you are, what you're looking for. Is marriage, looks like happiness. Maybe we're looking to get into marriage long term. Partnership. Maybe this is a distraction. The success is, it's obviously beautiful for you, but it looks like this is a marriage card. But that would lock you down. Maybe one of you two, or you were married. Possible. Brand new start coming in here, just so you know. Akashic energy. If we tap into that, what I call the blueprint, You're very successful. Success is not the problem. It's you overdoing it is the problem. Taking time for yourself. Right? I think there's stuff that we have here. Your intuition is very good also. But I see this 333. For some reason, it keeps popping up. You can see 3 here, and then there's 3 in here. But this is a sign of something, as marriage or growth. But the baby, the children, that kind of thing is also important. There's duality in this. It's finding out when you're putting out to so many other people, they're not giving back the same amount. You know it, I know it. So what it is, how do you recognize who you are there? How do you deal with those self-conflicts, you know? Because the soul is expanding at an exponential level for you. And you're accepting that. Even if there's no audience for you to see it. But your true beginning, or that loyalty, or even that calm that comes with the storm that's like building, you're realizing who's going to match this energy, or how am I going to get to this other person. There's definitely you're in alignment. Like, it's very good. But this is your foundation. So you're tapped into some major deep connection. I would say, honestly, this is like when the emotions rise, you slow your breath, or you're getting into some disarming energy. But this tells me that maybe you're losing kind of like focus, or waking up at night, or we're having some kind of love loss. Life lessons. That's here and here at your strength. You're being tested for your strength and your resiliency. I'm going to tell you very honestly. And so they're really just telling me to tell you that strength without gentleness, it becomes it can feel always like a pain, or even tyrannical, because you know what you need, you know what you want, but you're such a loving person, right? And so you're such a loving and caring person, and that's not who you are. So the universe is going to keep sending you these messages, these divine connections, till you understand that you are well deserving. So logic tells you the truth seeker and the finding truth in the universe is going to be always right there for you. But how do you get to this place? How do you connect to this part of you that can feel vulnerable, but also feel in charge, while you're helping so many other people? I'm going to go back to chat for a second. What is that number 3 for? Because it's down here too. Because it's holding 2 keys. What is the number 3 about? Rose. Ooh, Emperor energy. Interesting. You're definitely a catch. I can tell you that. You're absolutely a catch. I think men are afraid of you, to be honest. Yeah. It's like, you're a catch. Are you single? Is that what it is? I'm not asking you out, by the way. I'm just asking you. Because it's like, see, you are a catch. You see how there's money, wealth, riches? It's like you're very, very good to be with. And I think you're a wonderful partner, but people have a hard time approaching you because they're almost afraid of that energy. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. You shine like a star. Like you're destined to be good, like amazing at something. I wonder, did you have a fallout with somebody, an ex? I wonder if that's what this is. Yeah. Let's give Principal a rose. Sorry, it's to stop fighting who you are. You are amazing. Listen, you know when you have to put on that mask and say, I have to be this person? Be that beautiful, loving person that you are. You know you are, right? The tender, loving, very caring person you are. Lead with that for a little bit and see how wonderful your life changes. I promise you, it's going to be amazing. Because you're fighting how awesome you are. That's what this is. Like you keep fighting it, but you're so, like you're trying to prove something instead of just enjoying the process. And that's the simplest way to put it. You absolutely need to just be there. I appreciate you. I absolutely appreciate you. All right. Thank you. As always, Rose, I really do appreciate you. You have good energy. You have great energy, actually. It's boss lady energy. All right. Julianne, how are you? Is there a romantic relationship coming up this year for me? Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a tough ask. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do you want to pick the tarot deck or you want me to pick it for you, Julianne? You want me to go full intuitive on you? It's up to you. Life is good. I love that. Rose, I love that. But if I ask you if you said I am, who do you have that answer? And I'm not asking to answer it. I'm just asking you. Or is it a complex like maze of how amazing you are? That's the answer I want to know. I think that's the answer I think it is. All right, let's do this. Yes, you are. You guys are all powerful. I'm going to build an intuitive deck. Whoa. Guess I'm taking this. But who wants someone boring? You know? Who wants someone that's just boring? I have the answer. You want to tell us, or do you want to keep it a secret? Who is Rose? When we ask you, Rose, who is Rose? I love asking people, give me 5 traits on yourself. Like, give me 5 traits on you. Amazing traits. Anything you want to tell me. Because that's a sign about people, when they connect to that energy, they see it and they go, yeah. Because the 5 traits are always good for people to see who they are and where they're coming from. And where they've evolved. You can't use beauty. You can't use beauty. That's the only thing. All right, let's go here. Let's take a look, Julianne. And take a look at this love reading. All right, I'll give you anything I can get. I'll get Zodiac full read. Here we go. Boom. This is happening Scorpio season, October 23rd to October 22nd. King of Cups. This is a death card. I love this. This is the second time I had it in that position emotionally. It's kind of like an emotional shift, emotional change. Marriage could be coming in for this person, or you have marriage playing out in the relationship. Logically, I think you already know that. I think you're just asking about it. You just want to double check. Could be a coworker, could be a coworker situation, or could be a situation that involves work, or you're working on it. But I feel like this is more like an angelic setup of coworker. It leads into December, so it's a 2-month run. How fascinating is this? Yeah. So like this is a New Year's Eve kiss kind of thing, because if you're lining up with your marriage to the New Year's Eve kiss, it's a choice. Someone has to make a choice. I don't know who's making the choice, but we have the Libra energy. We have the Lady Justice saying make a choice. We haven't lifted the veil to make the choice, but one's logical, one's spiritual. And we're going to find out more here in the base here. Yeah, look at, hey, marriage. Lots of money, lots of wealth. I think once this happens, it kicks on and works to your advantage. Because this is normally 8 pentacles, 9 pentacles, right? And then also we have this extra that leads into more. It could be more money, more happiness. Who's the Empress? Are you the Empress? I think you might be the Empress. Spiritually, I think that's your connection. You're the Venus energy. We have this connection to fertility, growth, happiness, maybe even children coming in. That's a possibility. Sitting pretty, like really good. 3 people, 3 friends, but that's more of a December energy. Yeah, look at this self-assured victory. You basically set yourself up, or the divine and angel set you up in this position, but it's all about the decision. But I'll show you what's really fascinating. Ready, Julianne? Look at logic. See how the moons are on either side? You're going with logic. Does this logically make sense as I change? But harmony's coming in here and saying it logically lines up with your spirituality. I think the other part of this is, I think what's happening is your change is leading to a marriage. I think your working on yourself is leading to a marriage. It's a manifestation is a better way to put it. Thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, look at this. See? So relationship looks really good. Starting in Scorpio season, working its way out. Soul tribe energy is also important. Angel touched here. So this is telling us this 5 of Wands. It's working on the same kind of ideas, but putting your energy together. So sitting on the moon. Something's hidden, not quite being told or talked about yet. I don't know if this person's here, because there's no cups here. We're not having this cup communication. So no one's saying what they want to say. I think you feel it because there's a cup on the table, but they haven't said it. But there's definitely a brand new start. We're on the verge of somebody saying something. I think you know what I'm talking about. This is marriage, happiness. This is a brand new start. Like, logically, this has to happen. Like, I couldn't even stop this if I wanted to. You can see, look, watch, I'll show you. See the sun here? It's sitting on the wreath. So it's like, this is better than better. Like, this is better than best. Like, this is the best alignment you could ever have. See? Yeah, I think you know who this person is. You're just double checking. See how the sun's here on him? It could be Gemini lover energy. There's something here. Sun's shining on you. I really feel like it's a relationship. Long-term stability, long-term wealth, long-term happiness. Wow. Wow. This is duality at its best. It's either Gemini or duality, but I feel like there's some kind of major shift happening. I don't know if this is a coworker. Let me go back to chat here. Because it's almost like they're showing me it could be some kind of divine person, like someone you know. You're already in your energy. They're already in your circle. You have them in your energy. Because what they're telling me here is you can't see them. Like, you can't see them, and we obviously know that, you know that, I know that, but you can't see them, but it gets compounded because you want to see them, and this is your here and now, right? At the base, you're like, no, but tell me. And the moon's hiding them on top of this. But they are coming in. They could be Leo energy, but I'm not seeing any major arcana. Like, if you notice, I'm not pulling out any King of Cups, King of Swords. You know, I'm not pulling out any of these other major signs. I'm pulling out all these minor arcana cards, which is fine. It's just saying this is a great relationship, but it's kind of like written in the stars is really what I'm getting here. Yeah, see? It's a message from your higher self. Just trust the process is what I heard. Just lean into it. Be the beautiful version of yourself. Feel beautiful. Know someone's coming in. Know someone's coming in. You're so deserving of this love. Whatever this is, they're definitely coming in. It's completion energy. You're absolutely deserving of this attraction. Is someone looking to marry you? Yes. It's the ending of one thing, marriage of another. What in the hell? 3 times over. That's the marriage card. As I asked the question, this is Gemini lover energy. It's like almost like something ends to something starts. Not even something. It is, because we have the Fool card here. You'll have more of a sign October 23rd, but this is happening. After October 23rd, it moves on. But they're hiding it like behind the veil. Best way to put it when I pull like these cards. It's like your manifestation, the thing you've been asking about, the person or whatever that is. Like, I really wish I could have X, Y, or Z, this person. And you saw how I pulled from the middle of each of these decks. It's saying the odds are almost astronomically unheard of for me to pull what I just pulled for you. So that person you've been asking about is in these cards. But it's your belief that has to bring it in. It's your idea that this is you believing in, you know what you want. You're creating that idea of, I know what I need. You're deserving of this. Yes, you are. Everybody out there, it's not about ego. It's about the idea that you have control. I'm going to tell you a quick story. My father-in-law, actually, I'll tell you this better story. My grandfather-in-law, he beat stage 4 cancer, like twice. Like he had this whole thing years ago, and super religious. It would be at the same picnic as this kind of stuff. But him and I talked about it for years. And he's like, I just believed in it. I believed in it. I kept myself going. So that's what he did, is he kept himself believing in all of that. And that's what it was. And it's like, and you could go back and say, hey, prove it. He goes, I can't. Even the doctors looked at his studies, and this was like in the late 90s. And they went and they said, like, they were like, they did x-rays, and they did the test, and they looked at it again. They go, it's gone. Like, he should have been on some TV show, but it was literally just gone. So there's no explanation for that. None. So I'm just telling you, this stuff there's a lot to be said for belief and to understanding how you get into where you are in life and what you get to. Because once you quit, you never get there. You just, maybe. Or it could be. You are this is the thing, is you have manifested it. It's just your vibrations lining up. It's already there. You're remembering you're remembering you asked for this. You just think about, close your eyes and say, oh, I want this person to be this. This is not you're putting new order in. This is the thing you've been asking for, right? The hug in the middle of the night, the cuddle, the I love you, babe, the text, the heart, just the heart text, you know? That's it. That's all you need. And that gets you there. Because these are the things you've been asking for in your heart, and the things you haven't said out loud, but you talk about in your head. It hears you. The universe is like, I hear you. Just because you don't say it. That's what it is. There you go. Andrea, congratulations. Congratulations. And now you, and now you're bringing in your Leo the lion, like Carlos the Leo. Really, no joke. Seriously, and now you're gonna check this into that box. I'm with you. I believe you 100% that you beat it. That's awesome. So when you're beating that and you come out of that, you can't say, hey, and it's either someone believes you or they don't. And the people who don't believe you are also the ones who don't succeed or have failure over failure and then say, the universe is out to get me. It's like, I'm sure it is, because that's how you operate. You won't have everything be a home run, right? But that's how you learn. If everything's a home run, life is boring. Like, it's like, oh, again, waking up to like, what's going to surprise me today? You know, oh man. And that's what it is. Yeah, see? Oh my God, and you were pregnant. That's even better. And you were pregnant. You were see? Is this, you went to the doctor to get your test results, and they told you that was gone, but then you were pregnant. Like, even they must be like, that's something they are still talking about then. And that's what I'm telling you. It has to make you sit there and say, why am I on this earth? What's my purpose for this universe? Like, there's no reason. I'm not just coming on earth to hang out.
Stars don't blink, they only stare.
You basically, you refuse to take it? You said no. Next. I love that.
Chest is heavy, my heart's aware.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. I really am. That shows you the power of your own belief, right? The power of your abilities and growth.
It's not a sound.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's everything.
Think about all those people that got sainthood, right? Let's go even one step further, right? How did they get sainthood? It's not like, that's cool. They have proven miracles. They've proved miracles. And then they got marked as a saint. And regardless of your religion, it's still one of those things. They have to prove it. They prove it happens. And it's one of those most fantastic things. So, like, wow. And a lot of times religion's used against us as a weapon. But I'll be honest, from my perspective, I love every religion. I've taken classes and I've looked at the religions. I think in religious aspects, I think we should be understanding of where we come from culturally. It teaches us our different aspects. If we're all the same, how boring is this? Like, it's going to be way more boring than life if we're all the same kind of model. Imagine driving down the road and every car was a Prius. Every car was a white Prius. So boring. So having this ability to kind of evolve into being individuals allows us to kind of be connected to these things, like Andrea, like you having this moment of clarity and saying, I beat cervical cancer by power of prayer. That's you. And I'm with you. And then putting this out there and letting people know that this happens tells them, hey, there's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's always hope. And that's the thing. That's what got me onto this channel, is because it wasn't for money. It wasn't for fame. It wasn't. But what it is, it's saying, hey, there's something here that when you put the power of belief behind the power of I am, or with the power of what you see, it gets you into this place of, I don't even know. It's like, it really makes me question, like, how do we exist? It's like we exist the moment we were born, we start existing. Like we become something. We start becoming the moment we've been put on this earth. And that's why it's the portal, right? Your parents are a portal. Because they start giving you those life lessons early. Some of them are good, some are bad, some are awesome. Family members. And then when we get into that serendipity or synchronicity, or when we have that frequency that's just aligning just enough where we go, wait, that felt right. That felt too right. Or deja vu, like I just saw that. Wait, did I just see that? It's like a glitch in your reality for a moment. And I feel like we get into these places where we're connecting to this part of ourselves, where our inner universe says, hey, it's your emotions, your feelings, your organs, they're part of a grander design or bigger purpose. And the moment we can forgive ourselves for doing the wrong thing or whatever that would be, and being grateful. Like when I say thank you guys, I do mean that. When I say I appreciate you, when I tell Renduska, hey, I appreciate you for being here. When I tell Ethereal, I'm very proud of them. They know I am. But I'm not asking anyone to stop their own suffering because I want them to understand it's not punishment. It's the expansion. So when we get into this place of, hey, the universe is teaching me a lesson or forcing this on me, loss of family or whatever it is, or sickness, we get into these places because it's an echo of some old energy. I usually feel it as like a distortion in the energetic field, or I'll get some kind of cards and they'll repeat. But what I see is we're not fixing that old vibration. We're learning to love ourselves with that understanding that we existed before. And then it gets even deeper, and it goes, and for each person, we realize that we are more infinite than we want to admit, because it becomes scary. What does that mean? Because some people want to say, well, this is the end of my life. That's it. And other people say, wow, what does infinity mean? And so when I go silent, am I really tapping into this cosmic frequency? So I'm not really absent, but I'm talking into this energy. Or when the void comes out, it's not destroying me, but it's building me up to something bigger. Whatever that is for you. When you're reading a book, do you find yourself in the book? Do you find yourself in the text alive? Yeah. Do you find yourself waking up and saying, this is really happening? What about meditation? How many of you guys had the moment of clarity in meditation? Like something came in, or somebody or something, or some moment woke you up in the meditation, and like it was not a dream, but it wasn't here, and it was a communication, and it came through, and you went, whoa. And it feels awesome. It's a creative energy. It's maybe different versions of you. But when you do that, when you connect to that, you realize that this part of you, this I don't call it this alternate version or whatever, this other side of you picks up these echoes, these dimensional echoes, and it feels like we're connecting to all these different versions of ourselves. And we say like, oh, karma, this and that. No. Listen, just pause. We have this, I feel like it's more of an accounting, energetic accounting. Hey, I owe you this, you owe me that. And that's what happens here, even on the channel. So when I talk about the law of reciprocity, it's not because I'm asking people for money, but I have seen the readings be different when people I paid or donated. And it fascinates me. It's not that I ask anyone for anything. It's when I say higher self, it's really not above you. It's you. You're just the unfragmented version of that version of higher self. That's what gets even crazier. Because I can dial all the way into some of these readings and get super deep. And I've done it before. I've used like all 6 tarot decks and read for myself, and it's gotten bananas for me. But the reason I separate them to these 6 decks is because it's easier for me to manage. But the thing is, I see a lot of these overlaps when I'm reading. And I love getting into this energy with you guys because it shows me that you guys see this too. See, there's a divine communication card, and I don't pick up the decks on. I let the guides tell me. And when I do that, I just go into autopilot. Best way to put it. So this is Chariot energy, right? Chariot energy. This is Lady Justice. So this is like the depth, and right here, it's like kind of like I just kind of like don't worry about it. What's funnier about this What's funny about this? 9 of Wands, I've been getting signs about November, more like late October into November. But that's telling me my golden position. I'm just pulling for myself really quick. Cancer energy, lover energy, chariot energy, travel, Libra, yeah, Libra, look at Gemini. So this is fun because when I pull, see, I am usually blocked. But it's not always fun. See? You guys are seeing it as I pull, and it gets more fascinating for me as I do it with you guys, because I'm not trying to hide it. There's the soul tribe. There's you guys. There's you guys. Hey, you guys. That's you. Angel Touch Soul Tribe. Did you not feel like you're a soul tribe? Do you not feel like you're connected? If you do, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you like the channel. Passion, right? Creative. I support you guys in your dreams. I love seeing this. I love seeing when you guys come in here and say, hey, I've been working on this or that. But focus on what it is that makes you happy. Not the number, not the money, not what is it that makes you happy? Because that could be the thing that makes you forget about the pain. See? Yeah. So we get into the 5 of Pentacles. This is life lesson energy. You and I, we all going through the same kind of things. We're all going through life lessons. I have my own pain. I don't bring it onto the channel. I don't talk about it. But I have my own pain. I just deal with it. Sometimes it's, emotional. Sometimes it's absolutely physical. And so depending on whatever it is, I deal with my own stuff too. We all deal with it. But that's what the truth is. And we have to look at it. When we go into those deep dives, some of the times it's hidden, sometimes it's not, but it's water energy, right? Water, 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 water. It's the depth. Libra season. What else we got here? Yeah, offer of love. Oh, hey. Look at the card that just came out. So every time I talk, and you guys know this, how many of you are seeing this? I know Brent Duska. Remember, when's the last time we pulled this card? See? Yeah. See? I'm pulling this for myself because we know how many more subscribers are going to come in, are people I'm going to meet. And so it's in reverse saying these are people, Lady Justice. It's saying that's why we're here. Ready? On top of the black chariot card, it's this. It's the spiritual travel. Working, Aquarius, and this is past life energy or getting those swords out. I'm basically making amends with a lot of people in past life. That's what this is. And Brent Dusk is part of this process too. And there it is. There's life lesson. Hierophant is life lesson. It's the angelic touch life lesson. And I'll be on here until I'm told I can't be or I shouldn't be. That's the truth. But yeah, insane. There's a Capricorn energy right there. Money will come in, but I'm not fighting. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it for the love of the reading. I'm doing it for the reason. That's my passion. That's you're my ladies. Like all of you guys are my friends. All this is my partner. This is why I do it, because I enjoy you guys. I enjoy this part of reading. I enjoy this moment to connect. I enjoy this chance to see you excel, grow, and challenge this. If it's not right, it's not right. Let me know. Let's see what's dialed in, and let's see what I can fix. Let's see what I can fine tune, right? It's like a machine for me. But when I get into this energy, it shows me that we're here. We're moving beyond. We're getting into these life lessons, and you're exploring them like I am. Let's go into the uncomfortable zone. Let's take the risk. And by getting into that uncomfortable zone and telling the universe, I don't care. I'm like, I don't. And that's what makes me almost like a liability to the universe. Because the universe goes, damn it. Because I'm not afraid. I don't want to get into financial stuff, but I'm like, I'll invest in this, or this. And I'll be like, oh, I just lost that amount. Oh, well. Like, oh, well. But I'm like, I did it. But the point is, by not taking the chance, you never have a chance. But then there's these other things like taking a chance on stuff like this. It's like, I could have came out here and I could never have had any fun. I could never had enjoyed this or never met you. And I'm talking to you guys, not just you in chat, but everyone who hears this. Because when the subscriber count goes up, you're not a number. And that's the thing I need to make sure everybody understands here. I love doing Members Only Monday because it gives me a chance to pause, talk to you, give you a chance to get on here and vibe with me, chat with me. And I do have the Discord, but it's amazing to get on here and to see you guys connect. Because this, to me, is an extension of what I've been doing for the last 45 years. Like, and no lie. And I'm going to give you the best reading I can give you. Look at the two messengers. I talk about the pages being messengers, always messengers, but they're more like divine messengers. So these are both the angel touched. Pulled it mid deck from my deck. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This is our final message for each other, I think. And this is it. It's our alchemy of becoming. That's honestly what I'm seeing here, because we're transforming to something new. We're shedding that thing that was never ours. We're letting it go. We're getting rid of those things. We're shedding those painful feelings and letting go of those old identities, and we're resisting all of that. That doesn't fit us anymore, and that's okay. You're not supposed to be everyone's friend. We talked about this. And once you break free of that cocoon and you realize, hey, it's not confinement, and you recalibrate out and you see your beautiful wings and you set yourself free and you go, hey, I didn't surrender to the cocoon. I decided to move forward and take myself and evolve it. And a lot of people don't. Ask yourself, and I'm not telling you to feel bad, but honestly, take a step back from your life for just a moment, 2 steps out of your life, and say, hey, take your own, it's like I call it a density of awareness, and say, be yourself aware for a minute, and say, pretend to be like a friend of a friend, and say, hey, are you expanding? And what about the people around you? Right? You're finding harmony in motion, you're growing, you're building, and you're looking for, when do I plant my pentacle? When do I take this manifestation and set it free? You are manifesting. Every single one of you is manifesting. And that's why people hang, or they don't hang, or they feel the mirror's up to them. I'm challenge you. I challenge you to build. I always challenge you guys to grow. If you're not growing or building or helping somebody, and I mean in a spiritual sense, not taking on their life burdens, then what are you doing? And that's this message here. Study your love. Page of Pentacles, right? We're getting into that. It's patience. Pause. Give yourself room to grow. It's okay to make some mistakes. Even this channel's not perfect, and I know it. And that's okay. That gives me room to have some fun with some growth with it, right? As I grow into the next evolution of the channel. But I'm never going to have resentment towards what I've done, because to me, it's going to corrode all the stuff that I worked on. And I love that part of it. And I love seeing all these new people and new growth of everywhere, not just here, but I watch the growth everywhere. So when I see somebody trying something new, I say, hey, that's amazing. Good job. I say, good for you. Good for you. Really? And they look at me weird. I go, yes. I go, how many people are going to, and I don't say this to them, but how many people are going to compliment you on trying something? I'm going to, because you're stepping outside your comfort zone. And I tell you, more than anything, we have to be aware of ourselves. And more than anything than that, you have to hold those emotions as guests. They're not your masters. So when you're waking up in the middle of the night, count your sheep or use your I am affirmations. I am loved, I am wealthy, I am kind, I am caring. And fall asleep saying that to yourself and see what happens. Because you are. You are. And if you don't believe it, come back here on every live and I'll tell you. I'll tell you to your face. Say, Cosmic, am I loved? And I'll say, yes, you are. Absolutely. Not just by me, by everyone on here. And you can't fake that. I appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for being here. I do. I really do appreciate you. Brenduska, you're my +1 to the dance. You know that. And if you guys haven't done so, follow Ethereal. They'll be on in a little bit. I really thank you guys for being members. I really do. I'll be on probably not tomorrow. I'm going to take a pause from live, but I'll be back this week. I'm probably not going to be on Saturday morning. I'm probably going to mix it up on some people. So I'm going to give you members a heads up first. I probably won't be on Saturday morning. Might even be Friday night. Who knows? I might come on Friday night. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. I definitely appreciate you guys. But be sure you give yourself some space and allow yourselves the freedom to fail. And don't be afraid of that. And say, hey, it's okay. You did good. You took the effort. Anytime you fail, you made the effort. And just get right back up and keep trying. And I'm always going to be here for you guys. All right. Thank you for being here. As always, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't done so, check out all the other socials. I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you very much, guys. Peace.